And we're back. Hello again. I just watched the other video and I have to give profuse apologies because I referenced Saved by the Bell instead of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I don't know if you know either of those references, but I'm assuming you do. Anyway, they're from my generation, so I'm old. But I went upstairs and I got my bracelet that I have that I wear occasionally that someone gave to me as a gift, and this is a Zulu telephone wire weaving that's a bracelet. So much shorter, instead of going all the way around a form for a bowl or all the way up for a vase. They did the same principle using a mold, but then just stopped and created a bracelet. Now the ones I've seen before, you can just kind of twist them off around the edge, although that will be kind of sharp on your hand. This one, if you can see on the inside, they actually folded, almost like sewing with a seam. They folded the edges in. I'm not exactly sure how to do that. So it might involve a little bit more wrestling than we really want to deal with. But this is an option for you. So when you make your, this is a grand experiment and it should be fun. When you start weaving this, if you have small hands and small wrists, and you might want, and if your wire, if you do it really tightly and your wire runs out right about here, it might become a bracelet for you. If you get all the way to the top, it could be like put it around a candle. It could be kind of a pencil holder. If you are able to get all the way to the top and want to bend it in, incline it in so that it has a base like these, then it could become more of a bowl or kind of a vase form, kind of a cup. So here's how you do it. It's going to be a little hard to show you, but you're going to start anywhere. It doesn't matter where. Keep it upside down. And you're going to, oops, one of my wires got a little twisted. Okay, take any two colors, and you'll notice two colors are right next to each other, and then there's a gap, and then there's two more colors right next to each other. I try to bridge the gap a little bit by when I twist two wires together, kind of pulling them together so that they eventually become evenly spaced out. So I'm just going to start with, let's see, I'll start with the green and blue. All you do is make a simple twist. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, make a very simple twist, pull it tight, kind of yank it tight, and then move on to the next color. Make a simple twist, pull it tight, make sure it's nice and tight, push the ones that you've already used aside, spin your container, move on to the next color. Make sure you're always going in the same direction, so I'm always putting this one over the next wire. So over, twist, and yank down towards the base. Your fingers do get a little calloused after a while. And then twisting it with the next one, just I'm putting it over, twist, and pull down. I'm kind of, as I'm pulling it, I can kind of change the direction of it, so I want it to kind of end up in the middle here. That's not super important, but I like to keep it kind of evenly spaced. So again, twist around. Oops. Now I've got my next one coming up. Twist around once and pull it down tight. Now moving on to my next one. I think you're probably getting the idea. Is this scary with my face like right in your face? Pull it tight. Moving on. And so on. You keep doing the same exact thing. Simply taking one wire, twisting it over and around the next wire and pulling it down tight. Take the next wire, twist it around the following one, just one time around, and pull it down tight. And I'll do one more. So take this wire, wrap it around the next wire, pull it down tight. Alright, you got it? So, I don't know if you can see this, but I've started, this is what the first row looks like, and it's not perfect. I didn't make it perfect, but, so you can see they're not quite evenly spaced. You can see these two are much closer together than this one. I think it'll even out the next row, at least from my experience with the other two that I've weaved. It does start evening out. But if you want to be really, really particular with it and really perfectionistic, you can pull the wires in such a way that you space these twists evenly. But you just keep it weaving around and around and around and around and see where it ends up. When you're done, you're going to untwist these wires and take the Yoplait container off, and I'm interested to see your finished results and see what you end up doing with it. So that's all for now. Talk to you later. Have fun.